Hey guys, Joel here, Greywolf TV, back with episodes of The 100. It is the season finale. This is season 3, episode 16, part 2 of a season finale. So, the king is dead. Ontari has got her brains bashed in by Jar and is bleeding all over the floor, so she's probably either dead or brain dead. So, Clarke and Bellamy's plan, in fact everyone's plan, of trying to get the flame into her has gone straight out the window. It pretty much leaves Raven to try and somehow figure some way of taking Annie down herself now. Clarke and Bellamy are trapped up on the top floor. The rest of them are trapped down at the bottom. I don't know if Kane's alive when Indra tried to save him from the explosion. Basically, it's a big cluster. You know what. So let's just finish season finale off, because I have no idea what's going to happen and who the hell is going to end up still alive at the end of this. Let's go. Episode 16. Oh, they're getting her mum back. Doesn't matter.
I'm sorry. It's okay. I'm so sorry. We're not putting the flame in Ontari's head. We're putting it in mine.
Oh, they're determined.
Raven, your chances of reaching the kill switch again are less than 2%. I've added additional security. I know the digital signature of the chip that Hannah gave to Monty.
Nice, Monty.
You okay?
Okay, you ready?
Shende superiors.
I have to take the chip.
What?
I have to go into the City of Light and find the kill switch.
Deserted. Who's calling you?
If we're gonna survive this, we need to stand together.
Now you say that.
Huh.
When we let them in, we take them down, we tie them up. Clear?
What the hell are you doing?
Oh, listen to me. I know how you feel. I let my need for revenge put me on the wrong side. I don't want that for you.
Clarke is in the City of Light.
You need to take over. Do exactly what I'm doing. Come on. If the blood stops flowing through this tube,
She'll
her
die.
brain will liquefy.
Did she put the flame in her head?
You don't need to whisper. I'm aware Clarke has merged with the other AI. Thanks to her, my code is now updating to version 2 of my program.
Alexa?
Alexa?
Cool.
Oh my God.
Our fight is not over.
My father's watch. It's working. It's counting down. We have 10 minutes to find that kill switch.
This is where we make our stand.
Sounds like there's a lot of them.
Wait. I give up. I'll take the chip. Now!
electrify it. Nice.
This is Allie.
She's doing what has to be done.
She took away our choice. Human beings have free will. We get to decide how we should live.
Human beings are the only species that act against our own self-interest.
Clarke! There's nowhere to run. It's over. Second AI can no longer protect you.
What?
Come on, Clarke.
Raven.
Trust me. Raven.
We can't let them follow. Go! I'll hold them up! No, Lexa!
I love you. I'll always be with you.
You've got to let it go, Clarke. Raven's giving you the door.
She did it. I'm glad you made it.
Allie 2.0 has merged with your mind. But your mind is in control. And only the mind that's in control can operate the kill switch. The nuclear power plants that were destroyed by the bombs have begun to melt down. 7 currently burning. Global radiation levels are already rising. In less than 6 months, 96% of the Earth's surface will be uninhabitable. So you see, the City of Light is the only thing that can save you. The last time I warned my creator of a threat to human survival, she chose to lock me away and came here to work on my replacement. Define perverse instantiation. Perverse instantiation. The implementation of a benign final goal through deleterious methods unforeseen by a human programmer. The goal isn't everything, Allie. How you reach the goal matters too. I'm sorry that I didn't teach you that. The lives you have taken, and those you've lost.
The dying.
You will be at peace. Would you really condemn the human race to die in 6 months?
We'll figure something out. We always do.
Yes.
10 seconds. You don't ace pain. You overcome it.
You're out of time. Please tell me it's not too late. It's not too late because they're all in pain.
Go to her. I'm okay.
How will we know if she did it?
She did it.
Take one look.
Jasper.
That's how you know.
Is it really? Finally happy.
Allie's gone.
Yeah, I figured. Clarke, you're not acting like someone who just saved the world.
You don't
Because
want
we
to know.
didn't.
No. Knew it. Yeah. You needed to pay. And I don't blame her one bit. That was an absolutely fabulous end to the season. Although Clarke cut it bloody fine at the end, I thought we were going to have what we had previously with Pike and Murphy when they were about to shut her power source down and they just left it about 2 seconds too late. I thought we were going to get the same. I thought that was Ali's last desperate attempt at trying to stall Clarke, giving her some bullshit excuse about nuclear meltdowns. But clearly it's not. Okay, so Ali's gone. But she's now given Clarke the foreknowledge of the next shitstorm to come. And it does actually make perfect sense, because it has been 100 years, and that is probably about the right sort of timing for nuclear power plants to start to melt down after they've no longer been maintained for 100 years, and any compute systems or anything that were maintaining them and any fuel that was remaining in them would then start to be released. So how the hell are they going to well, they can't, can they? That's the whole point. They can't stop that. There is absolutely no way to stop that. You couldn't stop that even with the technology that we have now. You know, they're all around the world and they're in the middle of nuclear meltdown. I mean, I actually reacted to the series of Chernobyl on this channel. That's one power plant where there was just one accident. So how are they going to escape pretty much every single one, every reactor going at once? That is going to irradiate the planet again. I don't see a way out of that, but I'm sure the show will find a way of doing something. We'll concentrate on that when we get to next season, because that is obviously setting it up for season 4. I believe Octavia's actions at the end there are absolutely 100% just cause. I wasn't sure whether it was going to show it, or whether they were going to wait, or whether they were going to start it in season 4 that way, but they've done it right at the end before everything calms down or anyone can try and talk her down from it. She's done it right there and then, the minute he looked her in the eye. I have been wondering throughout this season, ever since it happened, who was going to give Pike the death kill, whether it was going to be Indra or Octavia. And I think it's right that the writers went with Octavia to deliver the final blow. Thank God he's gone, because I hated the character for obvious reasons. It did show that flashback episode of him this season as to what kind of guy he used to be, but from the minute he landed on the ground he was a different man, changed by his circumstances, and he allowed them to overwhelm him. It was nice in this final episode that we got a cameo appearance of Lexa, and it made complete sense as to why she was there and how they managed to put her in the show for that final goodbye in effect to Clarke, and Lexa to help her through the task at hand as to what Clarke needed to do. Here's the question now. The flame is now back out of Clarke. Where do we go from here? Who does it go in now? Who is now going to be the next commander? Obviously it can't be Clarke. I knew there was no way they were going to go down that route, because that's not a permanent solution. She's not a Nightblood. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But everything now is in a state of, I don't know, a mess. After all of this, like I said, everyone, all of the grounders, all of Sky Crew, everybody is now reeling from what's happened with Ali and all of the things that they've done whilst under her control, and are going to have to try and recover from the traumatic experiences that they've all gone through, all the people that have died, all the things that they've done, and try and regroup from there. And now Clarke is going to have to try to explain to the grounders, all of them, that there is something far more powerful coming on the way that they can do nothing to stop. I mean, they have no idea what a nuclear power plant is, or what kind of power and devastation it can produce? I don't know. But overall, this season in particular, season 3, has been my absolute favourite. I mean, season 2 was good with the Mount Weather storyline, because it massively ramped up from season 1, but season 3 has been spectacular. The acting is great, the storyline has been great, it's kept me gripped throughout and screaming at the screen half the time. A lot of the time screaming at Pike, but also a lot of the time screaming at Ali, and how quickly she managed to take control of this entire situation. But going right back, the shock of finding out that all of this came from science and technology, and it was an AI, and that the grounders tied in with it, and the commanders tied in with it, and the flame and everything. Just the way they wrote this whole storyline, that all of this is all interconnected, was just absolutely fabulous. I loved it. I really enjoyed this season, and I hope you've enjoyed watching it with me, guys. Please let me know what you think of this season as a whole. Maybe it's your favourite one of the entire show, I don't know, but please don't give any spoilers for season 4. So I will be back with episode 1 of the next one in the next few days of season 4, that is. So if you want to know when that's available, the easiest way to do that is to subscribe, turn notifications on, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys for that next episode in, I think, either 2 or 3 days. So until then, thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it as always, and I will see you for the next one. Take care.